Yeah, Deb, I wanted to just show you a couple of things that I think would be good for you, our kid. I'll show you 3 of my favourite warm-up things you do for a minute. If you do my sort of warm-up, you do 1 minute, 15 seconds rest, then you go on to the next exercise. Now I normally do 10. That's quite long warm-up, but I've always done it, and everyone seems to enjoy that. But again, you know, you can do 3, you can do 5, and 5 minutes, again, quite a good warm-up. But what I want to concentrate on showing you, kid, is Tabata. I like Tabata, people love Tabata. It's short, sharp, and it delivers. So it's Tabata is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 20 seconds on, 8 times, 10 seconds off. And it's a great way of building up your strength and building your heart rate up and your cardiovascular. There's a fantastic app you can use. I use a clock in the corner there. You can't see it. I use that. But when I'm with anyone, I use my app. Now the app is called Timer WOD. Timer, W-O-D, Timer WOD. If I press it, you can see it there, kid. Timer WOD. Now on there, Deb, you can do your own. You can create your own. You've got AMRAP, is as many rounds as possible, AMRAP. And then you got EMON, every minute on the minute. So it just does minutes and then goes straight into the next minute, and you're doing rounds of, if you know what that is, great. If you don't, I can explain that in the future. And then you got Tabata. So you switch on to Tabata, and as you can see there, it's got 8, 20 seconds, 10 seconds, and you're doing it once. Now you could do it 2 or 3 times. I usually do 3 times Tabata with clients or with the club, but I would suggest to you start off with 1. Okay, so all you do at the bottom then is start timer, and you can see it's waiting. Yeah, you press the start. You get a 10-second intro so you can tell your people, or you just sort of mentally get ready, and it'll count you in. 2, 3, bang. 20 seconds, so it counts down for 20 seconds, and then it'll go beep, beep, beep on the last 3 seconds. 10 seconds rest, beep, 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 and then you start again, and you're doing that 8 times. Hope you can see all that. All right, kid. 3 good little warm-up exercises. Look easy, but they're not. They're not easy. And the first one's bouncing. Just bouncing there, Deb. The idea of this is to let the top of the body, your hips, be really soft. So you just let it all flop. Let it all flop. And just little tiny bounces. Little tiny bounces. And you do that for a minute. Yeah. Now that gets your juices going. Gets the body ready for what's coming. Next one. So you do that for a minute. Next one. So we go into half a knee bend. Hands go back, come up, and we go into full stretch. So hands go to the top, and we're on our toes. Come back down, stretch, down, stretch, down, stretch, down, and we just keep doing that. Woof, exaggerate the end bit, bang, bang, wah. Do that for a minute. Now you could be doing this for 30 seconds then. I do a minute, When you're getting used to stuff, don't just go straight to the minute. Do 30 seconds, with 10 seconds rest. Then go into your next one. And the third one I want to show you, I'm going to show you 10, too early for all that, is that. So you can hear the music there, I think. And I always stay in time. Music helps me concentrate, and as you're concentrating on the beat, so you're not concentrating on the pain. You know what I mean? Yeah? So elbows come down, that knee goes up, high as you can down. Great warm up for the core, shoulders, all over, and the legs. That's them 3. All right, kids, first combination of Tabata I want to show you. First combination, 2 exercises, so you do 4 of each, yeah? So I'll show you. You should be able to hear the timer kicking in. So what I'm going to show you, 2 exercises. First one, so we just start, so I've got my stepper. If you haven't got a stepper, cheap as fucking chips. Very underrated. You can do a lot with a stepper, you know, apart from stepping on it. You can do a lot with a stepper. So I would, you know, if you're gonna keep doing it, kid, you know what I say, the basic ones. This is the Pro Max. So it's obviously a bit dearer because I'm a dickhead. All right, 2 exercises. So we stand straight, hands go onto the stepper, into burpee, back to flat foot, stand up. So what does it look like? It goes, stand up straight, stand up, stand up. Our next one, our second one, the exercise that we would go into, so we're on it, so they come in, and we're just pumping. Then we would go back to the first exercise. So I'll show you the first 4, so you get an idea what it looks like. All right, kid. So put it on. I've got me 10 seconds. I'm waiting. It comes on. 20 seconds starts. I'm off. I always count, see what I get in that 20 seconds. I've only got 10 seconds rest. Ready for the next one. So just show you the 2, because I want to show you more combinations, or I'll be here all fucking night, if you know what I mean. So that's what you're going to do then. Then you start the other one then, burpee, back to legging, burpee, back to legging. Right, kid, so next Tabata, I'm going to show you, again, 2 exercises. Now you can do 4, you can do 8, it's just up to you. I'm just showing you little things that I do. Because if you do 4, it concentrates more on the body part that you're trying to work. So I'm going to show you another 2. And what I want to show you, first one is openers. So a nice straight Tabata, straight plank. We open and we stay. Don't put your bum up, Deb. Don't put your bum up like that. We stay straight. Second one, just a jump jack. Jump jack, so you can see it's high intensity, high velocity. Your breath's going to great for your heart, for your lungs. You get fitter and fitter, and that's what you want for that power, for that however many minutes you're powering in your race. You want to be able to last, and these things will help make you last. So again, show you 2. Clock goes on, 10 seconds rest. Or 10 seconds to get going, so I can put stuff away, I can get mentally ready. Here we go. And I'm going to slip into jump jack. There. A couple of seconds left. Now you get, when you're waiting, make sure you're getting your breath back in. Then I go back down, do my scissors, back up, scissors, back up, back again. So next one I'm going to show you, Deb, is a combination of 4 and it's legs. Alright, so Tabata. So what we do, first one, Deb, so we do forward lunge, back, forward lunge for the first one. Second, we do rear lunge, we go back. For the third one, we go Cossack, 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 Cossack. Third one, you're going to do 1 bounce, drop, bang, drop, bang, drop, bang. If that's too difficult, just go down, or go down with your pulleys. So 4 exercises, and then you start that sequence again on the remaining 4 counts. So Tabata, so we go forward, back, Cossack, jump into squat, all leg. So it's very concentrated, but you're doing different muscle groups in the leg across the quads, yeah? Really, really good, okay? Next one I want to show you a bit of core. Okay, 2 core exercises. This one. So just let the hips roll, so the bum automatically comes off the floor then. The feet never touch the floor. That rolls up, goes down, rolls up, goes down, rolls up. So our second one in that sequence is bring them in, extend, bring them in, extend, bring them in. Then you go back to boom, boom, and then we go back to in, out, in. Now you can mix them up. You could do half sits there, you could do that, yeah, you could do side bends, yeah, we can do big kicks, we can do little kicks, we can do openers. Just mix it up, yeah? Or you could just stay there. That's tough. Now you can do stuff like Tabata, you can just do, Tabata was designed for just to do 1 exercise 8 times. That's what it was designed for, so it's to really concentrate on whatever muscle group you've chosen to do. So it'll be good for you, for your shoulders, you know, for that way. Or if you're going to concentrate on the obliques, if you're going to concentrate on the legs, you're going to concentrate on the stuff. You can try 1 exercise 8 times. So within that, you can, so you know, if the beeper goes, so we go 20 seconds, boom, 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 you get 10 seconds rest, we go again, and we do that 8 times. Yeah, quite tough. And a fantastic exercise there is squat thrust. Hard, and something, if you can get good at them, you'll massively benefit from it. So what we do for squat thrust, kid, hands down, our back, we go into that plank, our legs come up to the knees, there, and then we go back. You see how low my back is? Pop, 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 pop. So we're there. We keep the back low. Now you imagine trying to do that 8 times, wouldn't recommend that. That's something when you're fit that you can challenge yourself to. Yeah, very, very, very tough. So put that in a combination. So let's say, for instance, if you're doing what we've done on the box, then you put squat thrusts in for your second exercise. Yeah. So again, keeping with Tabata, you can do planks. Planks are all the rage. I think they're all right. They're just another core exercise or shoulder, depending on what sort of plank you're doing. Yeah, so I would incorporate them, and obviously again you can do minute-long ones. When I'm testing people, I do 2 minutes, because if you can keep your legs out Yeah, if you can keep in a plank position, sorry, for 2 minutes, you're doing pretty good. So, plank is important, but it's the position of the plank, yeah. Too many people do that, sort of bums down. Too many people do that, yeah. My shoulders are away from my hands, my bum's in the air, no good to man the beast. Gotta be straight, and your shoulders have got to be directly over your hands to bear that weight. Yeah, to bear the weight and make it easier for what you're doing. So I'd stay there for the 20 seconds, then I would drop into low plank for 20 seconds, come back up into high plank for 20 seconds, and drop to low plank for 20 seconds. Yeah? Or if you've got to test yourself, put a clock on for a minute and stay in a position for 1 minute. Feet together. Yeah, a lot of people will do that. Doesn't friggin' help you. The best position is with feet together. Same for if you're going to do low plank. Yeah, elbows down, and my shoulders are directly over my elbows. Nice straight position. Alright. Alright, so that gives you a few ideas with Tabata. Tabata's very good. Now, you'll be seeing every minute on the minute there. So what that's all about is you choose 5 exercises, and you do 5 of the 5 different exercises, and you do 5 of them. You stand up, so you put them in, it's for a minute long, yeah? So you do 5 fives, you stand up at the end of that 5 fives, and you might be 35 seconds in. So the rest of that minute you got off to catch your breath. On the minute you go again, you know. And what happens, obviously, as you get tighter, you start getting closer to running out of time. So it becomes a battle. How many can you do? Yeah, so you know, you can put 10 in your head, I'll do it 10 times, I'll try and do it 10 times. So you do 5 different exercises, and what you've got to do with the 5 exercises, Deb, is make them flowing exercises. What I mean by that is not massive impact. Now we do put flat burpee in. That's a killer, and it slows you right down. But when you're at your top of your game, it's manageable. Yeah. So what do I mean by 5 flowing exercises? I'll give you an idea. So 5, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do press ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you just pick whatever exercise you're good at or you enjoy. Try it. If you do 5 fives, stand up, get your breath back for when the minute finishes, because it'll automatically go into the next minute. You do 25 exercises again, see where you are, get your breath, and keep going. So you set yourself a target. Normal people will start at 10, try and go 10 times, and as you get fitter, you get to 15, and so on and so forth. Oh, so lightweight, that's 2 kilo. Shoulder, straight arm. Great. Again, one of them things looks easy. Yeah, Thomas, look at that. Looks looking easy now. And when you first start, it is relatively easy. Yeah. So you do, let's say, 30 seconds then. Switch to the other hand. See where the arm comes straight. I'll keep it locked out. I'm trying to get that nice rotation. I can't grip this very well, but you know, that's not bad. Then you go backwards. Again, straight arm comes up to straight arm. So we're getting that lovely rotation in the shoulder. Yeah, keeping the shoulder healthy. Yeah, and also It's keeping it strong, because when you do this, you'll feel it. You go, fucking hell. Yeah, one of them things looks easy. Like most things, when you're looking at someone doing something, you think, I can do that, until you try it and you go, you know. Going back to Tabata. So we're going to go 2 exercises, goblet squats and single arm kettlebell swings. So we call them goblet squats because we hold it like a goblet there. Don't hold, you know, hold it there, the ball. So the goblet squat is we go down, in that nice deep position, come up, down, up, and we keep that close to the chest. Yeah, so the weight doesn't drag us over. 20 seconds, then we're going to go single arm, goes under. Now what we do, when you do kettlebell swings, you follow, yeah, you just keep your arms straight and follow the swing. So your body follows the swing, goes under, swing, follow it. Yeah, so the legs automatically bend and you get right under, goes behind, the head just goes with it, and I'm keeping my body weight central. So as I go under, I can feel my feet pushing into the ground. Yeah, because I'm doing it right. Yeah, keep that nice arm nice straight, comes up, goes under. Next test, so then you go back to goblet squat, switch to the other arm, one, goblet squat, switch to the other arm. That makes sense? Again, you could do goblet squat, you could do side bends, goblet squat, side bends. Yeah, the whale is your oyster, kid. I'm just giving you ideas. And if you do, start off with 1, see how you feel. So do 1 Tabata, see how you feel. But what you must do with Tabata is put everything into it. Yeah, for that, because you're only doing 20 seconds, I say only, but it is only 20 seconds, but 8 times is a lot. So that's what it was designed for. It was designed to do 4 minutes work, woof, you know, flat out for 4 minutes, over 4 minutes, 8 exercises across that 4 minutes, yeah? That's what it's designed for, to really have a huge impact for people who didn't have much time in the day. And it, you know, it is very, very good. So play about with it, play about with it, and then do two different variations. You can do 2 exercises. I'm only giving you ideas here. Do 2 exercises. You can do 4. You can do 8 exercises, couldn't you? You can do Tabata, the side bend, lift up, squat, lunges, sit up, 8 exercises. Then it's like a complete all-over body workout. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Why I say that is because your body is only getting 20 seconds of, let's say, a sit-up. It's not a lot. And then you move into leg, So I'm not a big fan of doing 8 different exercises. What I would say, it's sort of like too easy, only my opinion. Nearly there, kid, I promise. So again, using the stepper, we can use it for bang, drive the knee up, 1 leg up, bump, 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 drive knee up. Now you could do that with weights to keep to make it more difficult. Yeah, you do that with weights. You can use, now that goes up three different heights. So on the highest one, it's quite high. If you're doing that with weights, run on and off, and then switch leg, at whatever time you're doing, you can do that. Also, what you can do is rock back, push, whoop. Yeah, there's all kinds you can do. It's all about imagination, Deb. And don't just leave it to people like me. You start to go, what do you enjoy? What exercises do you enjoy? Use them exercises to get you going. Now the ones you don't enjoy and that are hard, and you feel they are hard, you've also got to work on them as well. Like deep squats, or going flat out for a minute, doing the leg and trying not to stop. So for instance, if I was doing that, so I'm not going to stop for that minute, You know, about 45 seconds in, you can feel it, boom, boom, but it's in the brain, you've got to keep it going. So, all that's really good, but it's, you know, you've got to attack the exercises you're not really good at as well to be good at them. And what I always say to everyone, Deb, is don't do quantity over quality. I always want to do, because I want to show people that I can master an exercise, i.e. do it properly. When I first start them, I'm not interested in how many I can do. I am interested when I get good at it then, because I want to beat everyone. That's normal. Yeah. So invest when you first start an exercise that you're not very good at. Invest in quality over quantity. So, for instance, if you were doing burpee on the stepper, you start going back to that nice straight position, feet coming flat, stand up, down, out, back in, stand up. So it's quality, yeah, it's quality that you're trying to deliver. If you're doing any shoulder pushes, you got to lock at the arm there. Don't stop. Don't go there where that's no good to man the beast. Yeah. Now you might have an arm condition, like a few of my clients have got. They can't, you know. But if you can lock out, yeah, we want to lock out to the top. When we're doing flies and that, we keep the arm bent. Don't go straight. That's stupid, and that's bad for your joints. And you'd feel that further down the line. It's very painful. You get like a tennis elbow effect. So keep your arms bent if you're doing flies. So you can just see that bend there. You can see that bend. So I'll love and leave you for now. All right. Play with some of the ideas I'm giving you and see how it works for you, Deb. But keep doing what you do, mate. Super proud of you.